Do you feel broken, unwanted, cast off, and damaged? Barbara Williford here from East Texas. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are catching me live, tell me where you are joining me from in the comments below. And if you are watching the replay, type replay. Also tell me in the comments, what is your favorite vacation spot? For me, it's the beach. I love to sit on the beach with my toes in the warm sand and the breeze blowing and the crashing waves with a good book and just to be able to relax. And when we go to the beach, one of my favorite things to do is to get up early in the morning, grab my coffee, and go stroll on the beach. And if you know anything about me, you know I love my morning time outdoors and the peace and the quiet where it's just you and nature and God. So one morning while I was on vacation, I was walking on the beach and with my quiet time, and I kind of had this revelation, and I wanted to hop on here and share it with you. So when my kids were younger, we would go to the beach every year and we would hunt for she shells. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the she shells. We never could find the he shells, but we always found the she shells. And my kids would always pick up these perfect shells. You see this perfect, beautiful shell. And it was the ones that had the brightest colors and the ones that had no flaws. And we would get buckets of she shells. Then about 7 or 8 years ago, I started to become attracted to the unusual shaped shells. I'm gonna get it out. The ones that were broken and the ones that were different. There were thousands of shells that all looked alike. But there was something about a broken shell, a unique shell. And here's one that we found this last time. It's part of a conch shell. It's broken, but it's gray. It's orange. It's shiny. And then my family caught on to this, and now we have a small collection of these broken, unusual, unique shells. And it dawned on me when I was walking on the beach in my quiet time that we are all these broken and unusual and unique shells. We're not perfect. No matter how hard we try, no matter how hard we try to keep up with appearances, we all have a past. We all have skeletons. We all have baggage. We all have hurts, and we all have insecurities. And guess what? God loves us. He created us to be individual. He created us to be unique. And no matter what we do, we are His children, and He loves us unconditionally. Do we make Him sad sometimes? Do we make Him mad or angry? Yes. But just like a father, He is not going to turn His back on us. He is always chasing us with open arms, waiting for us to sink back in those arms to be comforted in His love, just like a parent loves us unconditionally. And another thing it dawned on me is that God uses broken things beautifully. He uses broken clouds to make rain. He uses broken seeds to make new life. He uses broken soils to yield those plants. So when you feel broken, just know God will use you for something beautiful if you will submit to His destination for your life. I read this a while back. The Japanese, when they have a cracked or a broken pot or vessel, they mend it with gold. And they believe that when something has suffered damage and has a history, it becomes more beautiful. Just like you, if you will let God mend you. And so as my final note, when you see a broken, a damaged, a unique, unusual vessel, even though some of them may make you angry and hurtful, and they may be a bitter person, stop and pray for that person. Pray that God will allow you to see them through His eyes, through His love. Those people are hurting too, and they deserve love and compassion. So stop and pray for them. Don't get sucked into the anger, and don't get sucked into the negativity and that negative energy. Fill yourself with God's love for them and ask God, how can you be used? So I hope that you found as much value from this as I did on my morning walk on the beach. There are so many people out there that are hurting, and if this video could help them feel better and feel comforted, please share this with them or tag them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a blessed Motivation Monday.